finding guidance now is very difficult because
Yeah.
I really don't know how would I have I don't think I would have cleared if I wouldn't had a guidance like you, because I would have been totally lost.
Hmm.
I had no way to know how, like, which material to use, what should I study, or even in like, there was so much of confusion during the preparation
Hmm.
that there's so little time and there's so many things to do. So I always refer back to your channel or the previous year people like questions or something, so that it just felt as if I'm on the right track. So
Yeah.
that really helps. And I
Um,
don't know, like the messages you like reply. I don't know how much they mean to you, but to a student, they really mean a lot because that is the
yeah.
only source of
Correct.
help. Probably. So
अगर आप लोग यूपीएससी और लॉ की तैयारी साथ में कर रहे हो, करना चाहते हो, देन दिस वीडियो इज मेंट फॉर यू बिकॉज टुडे वी हैव विद अस जानवी, जो हमारी एक स्टूडेंट है। उनके 234 मार्क्स आए हैं डीयूएलएलबी एग्जामिनेशन में, और वो अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी आज डिस्कस करेंगी कि उन्होंने कैसे तैयारी करी दोनों एग्जाम्स की साथ में। हाय गाइस, आई एम आयुषी, योर मेंटर फॉर लॉ बेस्ड एग्जामिनेशंस, एंड वेलकम टू लॉ डाइजेस्ट। आपको हैरानी होगी ये जान के कि डीयूएलएलबी को उन्होंने 1 मंथ दिया था, ऑल्दो इफेक्टिवली वो यूपीएससी की भी तैयारी करती, जो जिसकी प्रेपरेशन उनको काम आई डीयू एलएलबी में। तो समझते हैं जानवी से कि किस तरह से उन्होंने प्रिपेयर किया और इंस्पायर होते हैं उनकी जर्नी से। लेट्स वेलकम जानवी टू द चैनल। Hi Janvi, welcome to the channel. So tell us something about yourself and what got you into law.
um, hello, I'm Janvi, and I'm completed my computer science engineering from VIT Vellore. I graduated in 2022. It was in the fourth year when I thought that I don't want to pursue a career in engineering, but I want to do something, some service to the society. So I started my UPSC preparation. I
Okay.
did not clear my first attempt. That was in 2023.
Hmm.
So I thought I'll give it another try, and I was preparing for the 2024 attempt. Uh, in the month of December, I thought that like I developed a keen interest in polity subject. I thought
Okay.
I'll see what are the prospects in legal career and everything. So even during my 10th standard, I thought I'll choose law, but then I took science and I went ahead with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, after I developed interest in polity, I explored in the month of December 2023, and then I came across this 3-year LLB course. So I thought maybe I'll see if I can uh, like get an admission in some college and see have law as a at least a backup option if
Hmm.
UPSC doesn't work out. But during March or some around March, I thought no, I want to go full fledged with law.
Hmm. Right.
So I started
Okay.
preparation. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you started your preparation in March. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I was planning, like I was waiting for the schedules, exam schedule. My prelims was scheduled in the month of May, and I went across the previous year trends for law examinations, and NLSIU usually it happened around April or something, but
Yeah.
this time they preponed it to no, it used to happen
It
in
used to
May or
happen in
something. They
April.
preponed it to April.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the CUET PG exam, it was in on 13th of March, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it clashed with MHCT exam. So it was in February around, I think 12th of Feb or something. I saw these dates. I thought I only have a month to prepare for these exams, and I started by like started preparing for law thoroughly now, solely on law. But before that, I was only preparing for UPSC, and I wished, like I was hopeful because it had a major overlap. The
Hmm.
syllabus of UPSC and the kind of questions these law entrance exam were testing, they
Hmm.
were mainly about general awareness.
Hmm.
So I did not specifically study for these exams, but it got covered in my UPSC preparation.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you start preparing for it?
I thought I'll dedicate 1 month from Feb to March for law preparation. I did not know how to start. So I came across your channel. And I went to YouTube. I wrote 3-year law examination preparation. So after seeing your channel, I enrolled for a course because I thought I'm already new to this field. I have no idea how where to start. It's better to have clear roadmap. So
Hmm.
I remember I took a one-on-one session with you.
Hmm.
So I enrolled in that course, and that gave me it acted like a guide because I did not know which material should I refer to or anything. And mostly everything got covered in the UPSC syllabus, but
Hmm.
like every in between, I used to go and refer to your syllabus back whether I'm going on the right path or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and your material was really helpful, especially
Hmm.
the test series, like
Hmm.
the NLSAT test series, because I do not appear for any CUET exam. I did not prepare for it at all. Just before the exam, I think it was 7th March or something. I ordered a maths aptitude textbook, and solved that in 2 days. I was like, fine, I know I'm well prepared for the aptitude. I'll attempt all the aptitude related questions, the comprehension questions, and the general awareness questions, whatever I know from the UPSC
Hmm.
background, I'll attempt. Otherwise, I'll leave it. Like I think coming from an engineering background, all those questions were very easy. Or
Hmm.
like even for I had a logical reasoning is usually good with engineers, I think. So
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
upper edge in that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did
Okay.
not prepare something differently related to that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like your journey was only of a month. So we can't really
Yeah. I think this video won't help a person who is actually preparing only for law exams, but a UPSC aspirant who also needs a backup.
also needs a backup, right? Yeah. So how would you like manage UPSC and law together? Like you were doing law towards the end of it, however, understanding the pattern and everything, you're clear with the structure of both the examinations. What do you feel should be the strategy for people who are preparing for both the exams together to manage them?
Okay, basically, UPSC prelims is the first examination, which is objective paper. But the kind of questions that are asked in the law-based examinations in UPSC is quite different because
Hmm.
UPSC will ask nitty-gritties and it will test the depth of the subject knowledge, basically. But law-based exam, they'll at least they because of the change of exam pattern and everything,
Yeah.
there wasn't much of legal, I think, and it was mainly general awareness and factual questions were asked
Hmm.
about person in news or something like that.
Hmm.
So even though the subject is same, but the kind of questions asked are very different.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I thought for legal, at least law-based examinations, it is better to just know the background as you know as you study for UPSC, but see the names before the exam. So that's why I started preparation a month back, so that at least I'll remember the names.
Hmm.
Because in UPSC we have a very vast syllabus, so it's very difficult to remember those names
Hmm.
along with the UPSC preparation.
Hmm. Hmm. Correct.
So I remember I started watching your videos, the monthly videos which you used
Yeah.
to yeah, so which you used to post on your channel. So that really helped, and even your Instagram posts, like every judgment, because in
Hmm.
UPSC we don't read the name, the
Hmm.
recent judgments. There's no need to remember the name of the judgment,
Hmm.
but it's important to know what was in the judgment.
Yeah.
But in the legal questions, they might ask you the name as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just made a note of all these judgments together. I compiled all of them and just try to remember it. You know, like akram takram, something, some mnemonics. I
Make
made
stories around it.
remember those. Yeah, made stories.
Okay. Okay. So, as you mentioned that mocks were really helpful for you. So, how did they
Yeah,
work for
especially the
you?
NLSAT.
Okay. Okay.
Because I the prelims part is the first paper in UPSC, so that does not require writing practice. But
Hmm.
NLSAT, we have writing questions as well.
Yeah.
So I started, and that I thought I think the NLSAT paper really helped me with the legal aspect of preparation of, like, even entering a person who is from a completely different field and
Hmm.
entering into a legal career, the kind of questions that were uploaded in your course, that really helped me.
हाँ,
अच्छा.
CUET PG mocks का कैसे mocks ने help किया for the examination, and did you feel कि there is an overlap in the test series and the questions that came in the exam?
I think the questions, कुछ तो direct questions ही आ गए थे, directly from your mocks, and
Yeah.
बाकी के I think I was preparing for UPSC के question papers, prelims
Hmm.
question papers, so some came from those.
Hmm.
Because I only had my prelims was scheduled in May. After that, they postponed it to June due to elections and everything.
Yeah.
But so I was preparing for UPSC test series. So those questions also helped me a lot. And
Hmm.
your questions, because the kind of questions only asked in the law based exam are quite different. So I
Hmm.
used to read the UPSC questions and then see like your question papers, like CUET papers and LSAT papers, like seeing your test series, it really helped me understand the kind of questions that might come from a subject.
Hmm.
कि मतलब even understanding a particular news item. So the kind of questions that can come in CVT PG might be a little more factual, asking the person in news that were person in news or place in news, something
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm. Correct. So, in that span of 1 month time, did you get the time to analyze your mocks?
Not really. I mean, I just understood that the questions I attempt only. I was confident with my maths and comprehension. I thought these two I have to attempt all questions,
Okay.
and the general awareness. If I'm 100% sure or 50-50 sure, I'll attempt them.
Okay.
Otherwise, I won't. Because in 1 month time, I can't really go through entire syllabus
Hmm.
for like different preparation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just refer to the monthly compilation, which even you had put on your course, and Vision IS monthly compilation, which I was already referring to.
Hmm.
So,
Okay,
but
okay.
कोई मतलब the content which I was focusing on for UPSC preparation was little different as
Hmm.
compared to
Yeah. But do you? Yeah. Because obviously there's
yeah,
over.
usually मतलब yeah, overlap, but there's a stark difference as well.
Yeah.
So जैसे Vision IS will release its monthly compilation and they'll write why is this particular article
Hmm.
important.
Hmm.
So the whole content that they have given, that will be important for UPSC, but why it is in news, that is important for legal questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah. So they give you a background sort of a thing, and for
yeah,
DU it's very factual. Like either
very
you get
factual.
it or you don't.
Yeah.
There's a clear division.
And I think even knowing about the schemes that helped me for CUET exam,
Hmm.
because for UPSC you have to know all the government schemes that are in news,
Hmm.
or all those things. And in CUET exam they ask such kind of questions: what was the year of such scheme, or what is the name of the scheme? Such questions.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So anything else that you feel, considering that you just had 1 month span of time and seeing the paper pattern of Delhi University, the kind of questions there are, you gave mocks and all, based on all of this, and along with that, your UPSC preparation, what will be your final tips as to people who are preparing for the next year?
I would say don't focus that I had prepared only for 1 month for these exams, but go on the fact that I actually studied for 1 year for
Yeah,
UPSC.
yeah.
So it is important to be like update yourself with the current affairs and even other news articles. Like it's important to have a good reading speed. Like for reading comprehension, you need to understand the passage. So it's important to read the editorial section of the newspapers, and that'll help in both exams, NLSAT and CUET exam. And I think maths, I don't like for an engineering student, you can just go in the exam. But who are not in from a science background, I think you should prepare, start preparing earlier. Because
Yeah.
if like for engineering students appearing, obviously they have an edge over you.
Yeah,
So you need preparation for that.
yeah,
And uh, yeah, basically, I think this video will actually help a UPSC aspirant who has interest in legal field as well.
yeah.
That this can be a backup option
Mm-hmm.
because UPSC is a very cutthroat competition, and having a backup is always a good option, I think.
Yeah. All right, all right. We've also had certain students in the past, and there was a student we had earlier when there was this old pattern where too much of legal was asked. So this person also I remember who was preparing for UPSC. He was really busy studying for UPSC, and he just didn't have time to study legal. So he asked me
Yeah.
that, मैम कौन से वो बेस्ट नोट्स रहेंगे कि मैं एक हफ्ते में लीगल कवर कर दूं. So during those days, we had a proper PDF course for your legal section. So I had given
Yeah.
him that, and uska ho gaya tha clear. So he did both
Uh,
DU and UPSC together. So
okay.
your preparation is also
I
sort of
think,
reminding me of him.
yeah, I think in your channel that like every month, the all the cases and news, you put that as
Yeah,
a
legal
different videos.
current.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is very helpful,
yeah,
especially a person who is not from from this field.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I remember for 2 3 days I watched those videos on loop 2 3 times. I just watched those videos and I made note of it. I thought fine, even if I remember like a few cases, that's fine. If I'm lucky, I'll get those cases in the question. Otherwise, I mean, it's obviously impossible to read everything at the last moment. So if
Yeah,
you're actually preparing, if you know that you want to go ahead with it, start early. I think
early.
from Jan or something you can start. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. All right. Thank you so much, Janvi, for being there. And it was a
One
really
more
good
thing, I
session.
think.
Yeah,
I think like a person who is preparing for both like two different fields, I think having a support system around you really helps because I was very confused about how to go about it. Your one session that really helped me. Like I think it was a 1 hour long session or something, and just a word of confidence from a mentor and the people around me, at least like my parents, my
yeah,
siblings, friends,
yeah,
everybody, that really helps you.
yeah.
Like they make you believe that you can do it because
Hmm.
all these exams in India, they are very competitive,
Hmm.
and it's always a factor of luck as well that
Yeah,
you might get it, you won't, but
yeah.
like it's better to have options open.
Correct, correct.
Yeah,
All right.
I think having a mentor really helps.
Okay. Yeah, obviously it does because you are so lost in your preparation that you might not realize
Exactly.
where are you heading,
Yeah.
what are you good at, or how to channelize your preparation well. So that way, I think mentoring helps the students. The other person is in a better position to guide you.
Yeah, and exactly. Like, I don't even have a friend who is preparing for a 3 year LLB course. So, at
Yeah,
least knowing that, yeah, I have you, so that helps because I can, whatever doubts I have, I can get it clarified from you.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think at least a proper guidance who is required.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have very long chats with my students. Like those chats keep
Yeah.
they keep running into, dates and dates. So even if I have to find something, it becomes very difficult for me because I have such long chats with my students on the phone.
And it's actually good because you even reply very quickly. So it's that it gives you a sense of relief that
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
somebody's there to address my queries.
Yeah, I think that has also sort of, at some places, it sort of works to my disadvantage also because students get so used to quick replies that within a day, I've not replied, I haven't had the time to reply. I will start getting messages, ma'am, what happened? Why are you not replying? So I have to be on my toes to reply. And even, people around me in my family, they keep looking at me that I'm always on my phone. And it's disturbing for them also. But yeah, I try to stay in contact with the students as much as possible so that, I'm in touch with the ground preparation that is happening. Because otherwise, we're just in our silos. Students are studying. You have no idea what they're doing, how they're doing. So that's what I try to, keep that contact alive with the students.
It is one of the best things, I think, because finding guidance now is very difficult. Because
Yeah.
I really don't know how would I have I don't think I would have cleared if I wouldn't have had a guidance like you. Because I would have been totally lost.
Hmm.
I had no way to know how, like, which material to use, what should I study, or even in like, there was so much of confusion during the preparation
Hmm.
that there's so little time and there's so many things to do. So I always refer back to your channel or the previous year people like questions or something, so that it just felt as if I'm on the right track. So
Yeah.
that really helps. And I
Uh,
don't know, like the messages you like reply. I don't know how much they mean to you, but to a student, they really mean a lot because that is the
yeah.
only source of
Correct.
help. Probably. So
No, I completely understand that, and I've seen students making a decision out of what I'm saying to them. So that
yeah,
puts a lot of onus on me as well. That, when I'm reading a message, I have to be very careful also at times that I'm reading and I'm advising properly.
जैसे आपका वीडियो that really helped me about knowing about the law career as well. वरना तो I had मतलब Papa had contacts about of lawyers and everything, but nobody is going to sit and tell everything, right? So
Yeah.
getting
So
yeah, so
you're
seeing
referring
your
to the
channel was
one-on-one session that we had.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
कि क्या क्या हो सकता है वगैरह that really helps.
हाँ, हाँ। हाँ, वो कोई मतलब ऑलरेडी somebody is there in that profession. अब कल को कोई if there is not we're not talking about a legal field, कोई और field है तो भी it makes a difference obviously. If the person is already there, they've seen how things are going, so that person is
वही
obviously in a better position to advise.
Yeah, मतलब when you are going to a new field, it's better to have an opinion of a
Hmm.
person who knows the reality.
Who knows
So
the
that will help you understand कि whether you actually want to get into that field or not. Because what the perception that you have of that field might be very different from the
might be different.
reality.
Correct. Yeah.
मतलब I was इतना confused इतने time तक कि should I go for law or not. So your videos about कि whether you should become a lawyer or not, such videos they really help. Because to know
Yeah.
कि हाँ, this is what I want and this is what the field is offering.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So, but I'm so glad that, we got in touch and 1 month may turn things
likewise.
around for you. And obviously, your UPSC preparation was probably the main game changer for you कि 1 month में वो
Yeah.
हो पाया possible. Otherwise, it's
Yes.
very difficult कि 1 month में, you're
And
able to.
even that 1 month, I was मतलब, preparing for NLSAT only. That those questions where you have to write
Yeah.
like make an argument, those kind of questions. Because that I had not prepared at all,
At
ever.
all.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember
I
checking your part B answers.
yeah. So I think like having a compilation really helps because you feel कि हाँ everything is compiled somewhere. I can refer to that.
Yeah,
कि
yeah.
ये सारा कवर करो and that'll be it.
हाँ, क्योंकि फिर
And
खुद से आप बनाने बैठोगे नोट्स वोट्स,
हाँ,
then it's very
it's
difficult.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll obviously miss out something.
Yes. Correct.
So it's better कि already मतलब everybody is uploading compilations. You just refer to those. Don't get into a habit of making everything on your own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It takes a lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Janvi, for being there and sharing your insights with us. And I'm hoping that this video is going to help a lot of UPSC aspirants as well. And good luck to you for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
All right.